Hello everybody and welcome back to the Capital One Arena from downtown Washington. The Washington Capitals and the Toronto Maple Leafs ready for Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. Washington took Game 1 2-1, looking to take a 2-0 series lead tonight. Sherry, a shot that's blocked. As we mentioned, both these teams are unstoppable on home ice this year. And it's played ahead. Here's a chance it's given away. Matthews playing that ahead for Marner. His shot right on, and Kerfoot there and put it on off the outside of the goal. Back in front, they score! It's Austin Matthews. Right place, right time to give Toronto a 1-0 lead early in Game 2. They didn't score till the final minute of the third last game, and this is a great start for them to pass out in front. And that one is from William Nylander. Or was it Alex Kerfoot? One of the two. And Matthews left alone in front to cash in to give Toronto the opening goal of the game. Face-off back to center. And one back by Matthews. Pass ahead to him. Here's Matthews. Drop back for Kerfoot. Looks back for Matthews. In shoots! Kemper to the chest. Will easily hold on to that for Washington. Opportunity there, obviously. And he's trying to create any chance he could create in this game. And there's Kerfoot and Matthews trying to combine for a 2-0 lead. Brody shoots. That one bounces in the air. A save by Kemper. Carlson. Here's Matthews again. He scores! A bullet from the hash marks. And it's 2-0 Toronto. Austin Matthews goes back-to-back early in Game 2. Yeah, the Washington Capitals scored 2 goals in the first last game. Leafs tonight scored 2 goals in the first. And it's Matthews with both of them. He snipes that one inside, outside on Darcy Kemper. Face-off will come now, back to center ice. 2-0 Toronto within the first 4:02 of this first period. Draw one back by Matthews, the pass to him. Here's Austin Matthews, moving in, has help and doesn't get that shot to the goal, Carlson. Here's Strome, back over, that finds Orlov, ahead for Ovechkin. Kept in, Kerfoot for Marner, and he can't hold the zone. That's Matthews going after it again on Ovechkin. And a penalty coming, and it's going against Toronto. The Washington Capitals will go to the power play. Ready again, the face-off to come to the right side of the Leaf net. And it's one back by Washington. Gustafsson in, shoots. He had a hat-trick against Toronto in the regular season. Shoots again, and a save by Samsonov. Johansson to Gustafsson again. That's blocked. And it stays in. Orlov centers. Zach Aston-Reese too far down the ice. Kemper will play it here. Up the boards and around for Oshie. Big hit. Oshie elbowing. No call. Here comes Oshie. In with a chance. Drop pass. Strome and a save. Samsonov down the slot. Played off the boards and back out the center by Toronto. Washington will reset on the power play again. Strome with Johansson and offside against the Capitals. 2-0 Toronto early. The goals by Austin Matthews. League leaders for points. Morgan Rielly with 17. He's up there with Alex Ovechkin. What a job Morgan Rielly has done for this Leaf core. Defense. Fired in. This ricochets off the boards. It's Marner trying to find it. Carlson in his own zone being hounded by Mitch Marner. And now they get it back and look ahead for Connor Sheary. For Kuznetsov. In with Anthony Mantha. In. Can't get that shot to the net. Kerfoot in the way. Here's Marner to Hall. Hall to David Camp. In shoots. And that is off the mark. Marner to Brody. Here's Hall again. Now a shot by Marner and put on goal, and a penalty coming against Washington. Toronto will go to the power play. Leafs power play is 1 for 3 this postseason. They've only had 3 power plays in 13 games. So here comes the draw. And their only power play goal was against Boston. That was the last power play they had. Make it 4-2 in Game 2 in Boston. That shot blocked off a leg. Tavares has it back in front. That misses. Tavares back to it again. Nylander to Tavares. Misses his stick, and the Capitals pick it up and clear down the ice. Toronto with it here. Mulligan up ahead for Matthews. One-on-one here. Being nifty with it. Dangles his way around. Now moves in and shoots. That is blocked. And Van Riemsdyk is there, and he'll clear it down the ice. I'll get it the rest of the way here. Washington knows what Toronto is trying to do, and that's find Austin Matthews. Here's Matty again, gets by and shoots, scores! Hat trick! The hats come flying down here in D.C. for Austin Matthews. And it is a power play goal. The Leafs 2 for 4 in the playoffs now, and a 3-0 lead the first of Game 2. That's a big goal for Toronto. You want to get into this game, and that's the way to do it. Austin Matthews, a hat trick here in this first period, making it 3-0. Toronto couldn't combine until the final minute of the third last night. They have 3 in the first tonight. Oh, Austin Matthews. He's on fire right now. Here's Karlsson. Matthews trying to poke it by him. Orlov. Now Ovechkin. In front. Save Samsonov. Oh, to Marner. Here's Mitch Marner. Looks for an opening. Found one. And plays that in front. And it only found the stick of Marner again. Off the boards and back out. Marner with Sandin. They set up. There's Hall. He'll fire it into the Washington zone. Ricochets around for Matthews. Sticks it back, and Marner does keep it in for Matthews. To the front of the net. That's Kerfoot in the corner boards. It's Karlsson, and it rings back around. He'll chase after it here. Tired Capitals on the ice. Karlsson to Ovechkin. And finally the Caps do get it out. Big hit by Ovechkin on TJ Brody. Orlov back to Karlsson. 2.5 to go here, first period. 3-0 Toronto leading in Game 2. Connor Sherry with speed. Drop for Ovechkin and a save. Samsonov. He'll cover on that. 1:19 to go in the first. 3-0 Leafs. So here we go. The draw. Brought in here. That goes off his stick. Played ahead for Nick Robertson. In for Willie Nylander. In front, Tavares, and a save, Darcy Kemper. Well, 5 seconds to go here in the first. Caps will bring it the other way. 3-0 Toronto leads after 1 from D.C. tonight in Game 2. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 10-4 Toronto, a 3-0 lead through 1. Hits are 6-1 Washington. Faceoffs 5-4 Toronto. Leafs 1 for 1 on the power play. The Caps 0 for 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Capital One Arena in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Leafs and the Caps. Caps lead the series 1-0. Toronto leads 3-0 after 1 here in Game 2. Pass for Matthews, just starting the period. Austin Matthews and Marner back to Matthews, and it missed his stick and comes back out. That's Strome with it. Got the opening goal last night for Washington of Game 1. Here's Riley for Matthews. Up ice, he'll center for Marner. Broke his stick trying to clear it in. Ovechkin sent back. Kerfoot to Marner. In for Matthews. Matthews breaks in. Knocked off the puck. Gets it back and shoots. That's off the outside of Karlsson Shin. Here's Strome. Turns back and plays that across. Sherry, broken stick, almost kept it in the zone. Matthews right back in the zone. And around it goes. Kerfoot back. Brody in corner for Matthews. And the Leafs lose the puck and it comes out to center ice. Here comes Washington inside. Ovechkin left side with a shot and a blocker stop. Samsonov. Again, here's a look. Pass to Ovechkin. Nothing there. That's too far ahead, but Marner will chase it down the ice. Mitch Marner in front. Matthews. Marner at the side door and they can't put it in. Washington comes up center. TJ Oshie in and over the line with a look and a shot and a save. Samsonov on that one. Walkered away. Another chance. Save. And Matthews clears and it does get out. Nick Robertson breaks up the middle. He has Nylander with him and lost the puck. Good defensive play by the Capitals to get back. Almost halfway through Game 2. 3-0 the Leafs lead. Here's Oshie back to Orlov. Washington gets it ahead for Johansson. In from the right side, looking in front. Oshie, a shot that's sent wide. Tavares clears. Nylander for Nick Robertson, and back into the Washington zone it goes. Picked up by Jensen. Robertson to the point. Oshie with it. Washington in their own zone now gets it ahead to Johansson on the right side. In on Samsonov. Shot blocked. Never made it clean to the net. A pass back for Mantha right on. That one was a good look for Washington. Faravari out to center. In for Anthony Mantha, 6.5 to go here, second period. In with a look, and a shot that doesn't make its way through. Dennis Mulligan is there, and he'll bank it off the boards, and it ricochets back to Washington. Mantha inside with a look. Wait, shoots. That goes off the Leaf in front. I believe it was Justin Hall. Here's Kuznetsov. He looks and fires, and a penalty coming, and it's going against the Leafs. So the Caps will go to their third power play of this series, 0 for 2 so far against Toronto. A chance to get on the board again for the boys in black and white. Draw one back, controlled by Karlsson. He put that right on in a save. And Riley's there, and it deflects back. Here's a clear to center ice. Ovechkin for Washington here. Has it for Mantha. In the zone, that's Riley. Flips and flings that ahead for Engvall, who fans and now will get it the rest of the way down. Zach Aston Reese to it shorthanded. Kicked it free. Kuznetsov was taken into the boards, and here comes Washington one-on-one with Morgan Riley. No shot. Turns back. Still has it. And now loses it to Riley. Zach Aston Reese there, and he'll clear it the rest of the way down. 2.5 to go here, second period. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Leafs and the Washington Capitals. Penalty done. The Caps did nothing on it. Zach Aston Reese just plays it right back into the Washington zone. Washington and Toronto, the final remaining teams to not have a home loss in the playoffs. So Washington took game 1 2-1 last night. Toronto a 3-0 lead here tonight, almost through 2. Washington will bring it ahead, so Toronto trying to end that streak, and they might do so this afternoon. Capitals with a step. 3 seconds. That shot. Save. Samsonov. And the buzzer goes to end the second period here of game 2. The Leafs 3, the Capitals 0 through 40 tonight from D.C. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 11-10 Toronto. It's 3-0 Leafs after 2. Hits are 9-7 Leafs. Face off 6-5 Toronto. Power plays 1 for 1 for the Leafs. The Capitals 0 for 2. Austin Matthews with a hat trick in the first. Heads into the third the same way. Welcome into the third period here tonight from Capital One Arena. The Leafs 3, the Capitals 0. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Draw one back, controlled by Orlov. He'll bring it ahead. 3 goals for Matthews. They came all in the first period, including a snipe on the power play for the hat trick. Now a face-off will come outside the Toronto zone 18 seconds into this third period of game 2. A draw. One back by Matthews, and the Leafs try to get it out. Ovechkin was there. Marner will play it right on goal. Easily shrugged aside. Here's Orlov with Leafs on him and taken in the corner with a hit. Here's Sherry to Strome. Washington a 2-on-1. Ovechkin moves in. Shoots. It goes off one of the Leafs and into the corner. Alex Ovechkin's been closed off so far in this series. Orlov to Sherry. Gave that away. Kerfoot for Marner. Marner breaks in. Mitch Marner shoots, and a save by Kemper. Riley right on. Another save. He plays that down for Orlov. Here's Ovechkin. Taking on that hit. Sherry for Karlsson. Washington ahead. Ovechkin. And they don't catch up to him. Here's Alex Ovechkin. Centers. Strome. Kick save, and another penalty coming in. It's going against the Leafs again. Boarding the call. Morgan Riley will head off. This will be the third power play of the night for Washington, the fourth of the series. They're 0 for 3. Toronto 1 for 1. Here's the draw. One back. Here's Gustafsson. Shoots, and it goes off his stick and wide. In behind Johansson. That's blocked. Another put on goal. That's cleared off the boards and up for Engvall, but it stays in for Orlov. His pass cut there, and the Leafs, Sandin, and it's not out again. Save, Samsonov. Here's Sandin. Clears. Not out. Stays in. Good pressure by the Capitals. And Sandin again battles for it. Here's Johansson to Gustafsson right on. And Samsonov just got enough to keep it out as the Leafs clear it back and down the ice. Washington will reset on the power play. Under 30 seconds to go on it now. The play ahead for Johansson. He gets by the steps. Giordano trying to get back. Here's the chance to the net. Great save. Samsonov keeping that out. Orlov. Here's Johansson in again, taken to the boards. Capitals 0 for 3 tonight on the power play, halfway through the third, just about, still 3-0. Capitals enter inside. Strome a shot off a stick. Got it back, Johansson. That's handled. Oshie, it's poked away on the rebound by Samsonov. Mulligan. All Washington here in this third period. That's cleared. Knocked down Johansson. Strome in alone. Scores! It was coming, and it's 3-1. So a big, big opportunity finds its way. And the Capitals break through just past the halfway mark of the third. It's 3-1. Pass ahead for Bunting. His shot. Faked and fired it to the net. It sticks to Kemper for a face-off in the Washington zone. Oh, what a hockey game by the Maple Leafs. 3 in the first. They've held Washington off the boards here all the way into this third period. The Capitals, like we said, just like the Leafs, the only teams who haven't lost on home ice in the playoffs yet. Leafs trying to do that tonight to Washington. A goal here in the third brings the Caps within 2. Here's Ovechkin. Strome looking up ice. He has help, and Connor Sherry moves in to the net. Center scores! And guess who? A great shot in the slot. And Washington, Dylan Strome with his second, his third of the series to make it a 1-goal game here in the third period. Down to 8:04 to go. It's a 1-goal game from DC. Face off, one back, controlled by Jensen. Played that for Faravari. He'll look ahead for Strome. Ovechkin breaks in. Lost the puck, gets it back, and now the Leafs. Brody clears off the boards and back down the ice. Icing warning, but Yarncroke outraces it. Drop to the point, that's given away. Ovechkin might have a break. Alex Ovechkin scores! Washington is all the way back from 3-0 here in the third. We're all tied. So the Capitals get it even. 3 goals. The Leafs fall apart here in the third. It's 3-3. Austin Matthews with 3, Strome with 2, and Ovechkin with 1. It's a brand new game now. Matthews gave it away. Faravari with it. That's centered across to Sherry. Connor Sherry moves in. He looks 5 to go here in third period. Played for Matthews. Up for Brody. Here comes Brody in over the line. He has Marner with him. Drop pass. That misses. Capitals get it back now. Matthews. And it's offside. 3:48 to go here, third period. 3-3. Oh, the Leafs just fell to pieces here in this third period, opening lanes and giving Washington what they wanted, and that's ice. And when they get that ice, they can make you pay. And they did here in the third. A 3-goal lead evaporates. Marner fired that right on, and a save shrugged away. Here's Matthews in front. That one deflects. Capitals come the other way. Kuznetsov. One-on-one. TJ Brody trying to stop him from getting by. That pass ahead for Kerfoot. Into the Washington zone, around it goes. Here's Matthews again, winds up, shoots, and a blocker save. Marner centers it back, that hits off a stick. Leafs try to keep it in. Johansson was there, and it comes out. Brody to Riley. Morgan Riley for Matthews, shoots, and a glove save by Darcy Kemper here in the final minute. And a 3-all game now. Brand new hockey game as the Leafs just disappear here in the third period. That's their first blown lead in the third by 3 or more goals of the playoffs this season. Well, it's a Maple Leaf choke here in the third period. Jensen played ahead, and it's dropped back for Robertson. His pass misses. Ovechkin to Sherry and back out. Tavares right back in. This ricochets around far side for Robertson. He can't hold it. Hall does to Sandin. Looks for an opening. Found one. It's played for Tavares. Looking in front. They score! Tavares across. Willie Nylander puts it home. And Toronto regains the lead in the final minute of Game 2. Look at this pass. Tavares spins, gets around the capital D of Kuznetsov, who's trying to block that lane, and it still finds its way across, even with the stick on stick of Tavares. He sends it across to Nylander, who puts it in. And the leader again has struck for the Maple Leafs, and it comes late in Game 2 to give them the lead back. Face off the center, one back by Tavares. Here's Brody for Nylander, back into the Washington zone. Robertson, Tavares in front, that misses. Trying to set up again, Nylander for Tavares. Lost the puck, Caps trying to pull the goaltender, they can't. Tavares in front. Down to 13 seconds to go here in the third. Leafs trying to keep it in, Jensen ahead. Here's Oshie at center. And the Capitals turn back, 5 seconds to go. Faravari to Johansson. His shot saved. Samsonov, and the Leafs will take Game 2 in some scary late fashion. After blowing a 3-goal lead in the third period, they escaped with a goal in the final minute to take it to a final 4-3, handing Washington their first home loss of the postseason. And the series is even as it turns back to Toronto for the next 2 games.